have a step called the attack. And basically what the attack is a whisk, waltz, or a whisk and tango. So the attack is nothing more than a rappel into a flat whisk. Now, this brings us to the category of slipping appelling, or appel with a slight change or a checking action. So we don't always teach it in round dancing. Because we're being cued, we don't have to lead that the lady's going to go backwards. So sometimes we don't always do it. Doesn't make it right or wrong. But I'm going to teach it as an appel that slips. And when I slip, I go about a half a foot back. Because that brings my partner forward, that tells her she's going to be moving backwards. And she's going to be pushed away, like a separation or an attack. All right?
So every time you do a half, I'm doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as a man, I slip back. As a lady, she feels energy. She's getting ready to close. But instead of closing, she feels my energy, so she slipped forward. She feels forward. She went forward. So she now has her full weight, so she can step backwards and use that drive to create a movement. 1. Now she's going to use that to cross 2. Now she's going to feel, once she gets the weight, she's going to feel a twist onto it, transferring her weight back on 4. That is your attack. 4 steps. So that's the ladies' part. Men would go 1, slip back, 2, 3, just like a separate 3, a chasse, 4. Staying. So it's a flat whisk, my weight's on my back foot, and I'm ready to go through with whatever I want to after. So it's 4 steps.
The attack is 4 steps?
The attack is 4 steps. We'll demonstrate it. So the attack, or Ecart, sorry.
Sorry, okay.
Ecart, we're talking Ecart. Somebody, maybe I started saying attack, but it's Ecart.
Okay.
Ecart is a follow whisk. So it's 1, 2, now watch, 3, we open up slightly, cross behind, 4. So we're ready to do whatever we need. Let's say we're going to just do a promenade close. What is a promenade close? Step through, close, and then in with a chasse, side close, or syncopated chasse, quick and quick, slow. However we want to do it to create the shape. So that is an Ecart. Ecart is your follow whisk, not attack. Now attack.
So before you do that,
Yeah.
Ecart one more time with.
Ecart is a follow whisk. Okay, it's a slip appel. Here's your cart. Slip appel 1, step strongly on 2, side on 3, cross behind on 4. Now promenade close 5, 6, 7, and 8, and I think that's how it is in the entrance with the syncopated chasse ending. All right, so Ecart and attack, problem is they're very similar. Okay, let me talk about the attack. The attack is a slip appel, forward, side, close. Okay, and we can end on our toes. So it's the same figure, but without whisking your closing. So generally, we teach it in the progression of teaching attack before we teach the Ecart.
I'm going to ask a silly question.
Yeah.
Is that 2 figures with the first one? The
2
Ecart is
separate
1,
figures.
and then the...
Ecart is a figure by itself, and attack is a figure. Now, attack...
But the first one...
Slip appel.
So the slip lapel is 1, and then... Or is that part of it? 4?
Slip appel is part of both those figures. So slip appel is step number 1 of both of them. Step number 2 is the same of both of them. Step number 3 is the same for both of them. Now, if I do the Ecart, I whisk. If I do the attack, I close. So I either close or I cross. Now, they're also both able to be rotated. So if I wanted to rotate, slip appel, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the attack with a left turning rotation. I can also do the Ecart with a little bit of rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're very, it's almost like a brother-sister step. One closes, one crosses. But they're the same number of figures, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 is the same. You can keep it straight, you can turn. And we could get into a little detail more with the attack because there's 4 types of attack. We don't need to care about that. All we need to care is that it looks like the Ecart, but with a closing action. All right? Good job, you guys. Yeah, because they're both very much